Hi, welcome back to Learn Me Some English's Daily News Podcast 54. Today's article, Israel and Hamas agree truce. Hostages to be freed. My name is Jean Measom. You can find me at www.learnmeasomenglish.com. You can find this article and many others at www.engoo.com. Today again, we'll begin with the vocabulary. I will give you the word and example sentence and the definition. I would like you to stop and try to make your own sentence with each word if you can. We will continue with the article and in the end, some comprehension questions. Okay, let's begin with the vocabulary. 1. Hostage, noun. Someone taken and kept by a person or group who may hurt or kill them if demands are not met. Several people have been taken hostage, and police have brought in a team of negotiators. 2. Militant, adjective. Using aggressive or violent methods in support of a social or political movement or cause. Boko Haram, a militant Islamist group, originated in northeastern Nigeria in 2002. 3. Mediator, noun. A person, organization, or country that attempts to resolve conflicts. The United Nations often acts as a mediator in international conflicts. 4. Truce, noun. An agreement between enemies to stop fighting for a period of time. In 1914, an unofficial Christmas truce brought a temporary peace to World War I battlefields. 5. Besieged, adjective. Of a place surrounded by an attacking army. Reinforcements aren't expected to arrive at the besieged city for at least another 2 weeks. 6. Airstrike, noun. An attack in which military planes drop bombs on a particular place. In 2014, the U.S. initiated a series of airstrikes in Iraq, aimed at halting the advance of ISIS militants. Now on to the article. Israel and Hamas agree truce. Hostages to be freed. Israel and Hamas have reached an agreement for a 4-day halt to the devastating war in Gaza, accompanied by the release of dozens of hostages held by the militant group in return for Palestinians imprisoned by Israel, mediators said on November 22nd. The truce marks the biggest diplomatic breakthrough since Hamas' October 7th attack on southern Israel started a war that has devastated vast areas of Gaza, fueled a surge of violence in the occupied West Bank, and raised fears of a wilder conflict across the Middle East. The Persian Gulf nation of Qatar, which has played a key role in mediating with Hamas, announced the deal without saying when it would go into effect. 50 hostages will be released in stages, in exchange for what Hamas said would be 150 Palestinian prisoners. Both sides will release women and children first, and the supply of humanitarian aid flowing into the besieged territory will be increased. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said Israel would resume the war after the truce and keep fighting until we achieve all our goals, including the defeat of Hamas and the return of all hostages. U.S. President Joe Biden welcomed the deal, saying Netanyahu has committed to supporting an extended pause to make sure that the hostages are released and humanitarian aid can be sent to Gaza. Qatar's Prime Minister and top diplomat, Sheikh Mohammed bin Abdulrahman Al Thani, said he hoped the deal would eventually lead to a permanent ceasefire and serious talks on resolving the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. Israel said the truce would be extended an extra day for additional 10 hostages released by Hamas. The International Committee of the Red Cross said it is standing by to assist any exchange. The war began in early October, when several thousand Hamas militants broke through Israel's defenses and poured into the south, killing at least 1,200 people and taking scores of hostages. Israel responded with weeks of airstrikes on Gaza, followed by a ground invasion. The invasion of Gaza has caused vast destruction in northern Gaza, including Gaza City, displaced over 1.7 million people, and caused severe shortages of food, medicine, and other basics throughout the territory. More than 11,000 Palestinians have been killed in Gaza, according to the health ministry in the Hamas-run territory. Some 2/3 of the dead have been identified as women and minors. Now on to the comprehension questions. 1. What are your thoughts on the truce agreement between Israel and Hamas? 2. Do you expect to see a permanent ceasefire following the truce? 3. How do you expect the Israeli-Palestinian conflict to be resolved? 4. Do you think the international community is doing enough to stop the ongoing violence in Gaza? Well, I hope you enjoyed today's article. Again, my name is Jean Measome. You can find me at www.learnmeasomenglish.com. Thanks for listening, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye.